Hey guys, welcome to my video. My name is Teresa. If you are new, I would love it if you subscribed because what we Hi guys, my name is Teresa if you are new, and today I am talking all about my 2-month postpartum update. So let's get right in. I have a drink because I am so thirsty these days from nursing. So basically the first part that I wanted to talk about was just that, how I talked about nursing. That is going very, very well still. I am exclusively breastfeeding Jaden. I feed her on demand, so I don't really keep track of like how often she eats. I just know she's getting a good amount by how content she is and by her diapers. So exclusively breastfeeding, that's going awesome, and I seriously owe it all to her because like I've mentioned in the past, she latched on right away after she was born, and I left it up to the universe with breastfeeding. I was like, if I can, great. If not, that's okay too. Like I just kind of left it up to the universe, but it has been the most amazing bond, and she's right over here, so I keep turning and looking at her, but it's been the most amazing bond. So we're still going strong. I have a goal to make it to a year with breastfeeding her. That's my goal. I am pumping every morning. 4 ounces is how much I pump. Usually it just kind of depends. So what I do is I feed her and then I pump right after, because that's when my milk supply is the highest. And I've heard, I don't know if this is accurate, but I've heard that's when it has the most nutrients. And so that's how I keep a little freezer stash going, because just in case, say that she goes through a growth spurt and while my body is like keeping up with that, I just want to be sure that I have at least a stash just in case that I'm running a little low, say in the future. So just in case, but if not, I really want to donate it. Like if I don't need it, I want to get like in the groove of her growth spurts and seeing how my body responds. And then I really want to donate it if I have any extra. So I'm going to look into that later on down the road as well. So breastfeeding's going awesome. As far as me mentally, I feel like there are good days and there are bad days. Or I don't like to say bad days. I just like caught myself. Just more challenged days. And I have noticed that this completely correlates with my sleep. So if I don't get a good amount of sleep, which as a new mom, you're probably not getting a good amount of sleep unless you have this sleeping through the night baby. But I noticed, like I said, that when I don't have a lot of sleep, I tend to have more anxiety, like experience more anxious thoughts. That's kind of like, so you know how some people have like a go-to thing, like emotion. Some people have a go-to anger that they go to when they're just kind of having a rough day. My go-to is anxiety, because my mind, if I don't have a lot of sleep, just kind of goes wild and starts to think of everything, and it doesn't even make sense. So yesterday, for example, I didn't get a lot of sleep the night before just because she was just feeding, and it's just kind of like my sleep on certain days all accumulates. So like the nights that I don't have sleep, like throughout the week, all accumulate kind of on one day, and then I really feel it that day, like just exhausted. And I was exhausted throughout the day that previous day, and then that night I didn't get a lot of sleep, just like normal feeding schedule. So I was just kind of like a walking zombie yesterday, and I was hoping that she would have like a really big nap day, like kind of like a longer nap so I can sleep with her, but she didn't. She just was like more active that day, which is totally fine. She's a baby, she's learning and she's growing and changing every day, so I'm totally fine with that. But I was just so exhausted, and that was just one of my more challenging days yesterday because of the not sleeping thing. And perfect kind of her pattern is she'll have a day like that where she's awake like almost all day, and then she'll sleep so well through the, not through the night because she's still eating through the night, but she'll sleep very well. And that's what she did last night. She ate, she had like 3 different breaks throughout the night, but she slept for a really long time. And that was awesome because today I feel so good, and it's like a whole new woman. Like, you give a mama some sleep and it's like a whole new world. Like, I'm ready today. I mean, mind you, I have a blowout. She had a blowout on me, and so this is just like a water stain. So I'm trying to cover that up, but it's been a really good day. I showered, which, like, if you're not a mom and you're watching this, you're like, you can't fit in a shower. It's hard, girl. It's hard. And so I showered, got ready. I worked out. She has been just having a really good, content day, which is awesome. And it's totally because babies vibe off of you, I feel like. And she's just vibing off of those good endorphins, I swear. So that's kind of how I am mentally. I have really amazing days, typically correlated with sleep. And then I have days where I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get everything done, and I feel like I have to accomplish everything, and so that kind of brings me into my next point, is just figuring out how to balance it all. Like, even though I don't have like a job that I go to, I take being a mom very seriously because I've always wanted to be a mom. So I take having to like accomplish tasks throughout the day very seriously, time with Jaden very seriously. Like, I try to add in a ton of things throughout the day, like a walk a day, reading her books, mommy talking time, mommy singing time, like just like a bunch of things I try to add in. And then it gets to like the slippery slope of like, I'm not accomplishing everything, she should be on this type of schedule, and like all these thoughts go in. So I'm really working on monitoring my thoughts throughout the day, thinking of what makes me feel good and going with that. Really what you focus on grows. So I've just been focusing on how much I love myself, how much I love Jaden, how much I love my life, and how blessed I am. So I'm really diving back into gratitude, which I was super big on and so good at. Like, I was 7-8 months pregnant, and I was reading, was it not The Power? I'm trying to think. It's a Law of Attraction from the same person, like a Law of Attraction book from the same person that wrote The Secret. It's not The Power. It's a different one where you do like a gratitude practice each and every day, and it's like fully immersed gratitude practice. When I remember, I will put it down below, or when I'm editing, I will add the name in somewhere. But it literally changed my life, and I did that specifically because I knew my thoughts would kind of like get sluggish or negative the bigger I got, because I just felt slower. So I really dove into that a ton at the end of my pregnancy, and I feel like that just changed my world. So I'm getting back into that because it's very, very tricky. Your mind can play tricks on you when you're really tired. So that's where I'm at, trying to figure out like a schedule of some sorts. I know that's more challenging with a baby because they're kind of unpredictable. Like, this small, they can be predictable. Like, I know generally when she's gonna be napping, like right now she's napping, and I know soon we're gonna go for a walk, like different things like that. But I'm just trying to get more into like knowing that it's okay if I don't accomplish everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine as long as I take care of my baby, take care of myself, we're good. And that's what I get to keep reminding myself. So mental health check, good days, bad days. Then as far as my body goes, I haven't weighed myself in a long time, mainly because I don't have a scale here. I'm trying to get out of the habit of weighing myself because that just leads to like a slippery slope of crap. But I'm pretty sure I'm like 9-ish pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight. But honestly, like, I know in my deep soul that weight doesn't matter. It's how I feel. And I've been feeling really good lately. I've been doing online workouts because we're traveling still. So I've been doing online workouts from Sydney Cummings, and those have been so nice because it's like the workouts I love. I love like agility movement. I love moving all my body, using my body weight, like feeling really just like in my body and being able to move all parts of it. So cool. Today I did a really cool sports one where like we were doing like different sports, like scrimmages, I guess are what they called. I never did sports, so I have no freaking idea. We did like some snowboarding and some rowing, and it was just awesome. So that is what I've really been into. And then when we're back home, I of course go to my yoga. That is like my therapy, my sanctuary. Oh, I did want to add, I did see a therapist one time. I don't know if I'm going to go back to her or not. I just love therapy. I wanted to see a therapist specifically for like my new role as a mom, and I wanted to talk about that. So that was really cool. I just love therapy. I love talk therapy. I don't know if I'm going to go back again just because the whole thing I was feeling the entire time, not the entire time, but I was just like, this is awesome. Like she was such an amazing lady. I love her. She's great. I just don't know if it's time for me to do therapy at this time in my life. I might do more like online therapy. Just because the first time that I did therapy, I really knew that I was meant to be there. Like it was great and it really assisted me. But right now I feel like every once in a while therapy would probably be best. And that's just because I love therapy and I promote it to anyone. So that's with that. When I was talking about how yoga is my therapy. Body wise, I feel good. I think I will upload a video before this one. I think that's when I'm gonna put it up. But it's basically talking about body confidence and how I kind of had a meltdown when shopping for pants, and I'm actually wearing the jeans that I shopped for that day. But I'm feeling good as of right now. I have my days where I literally feel like poop, and that's just being honest. Like that's just seriously being honest. And I have days where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have 90 million stretch marks, and then the next day I feel great. And so it's just like a roller coaster. I'm just going with it. Right now I feel good, and I will show you guys kind of like my body progress. And I've really been trying to focus on just loving my body. That's really something I really want to focus on, is gratitude, self-love, love for others, really focusing on that. And I have been making it a point to meditate every day for at least 5 minutes. That's usually what I get in the morning, and that I've noticed that since I just kept it at 5 minutes, that I actually do it every day instead of like, oh my goodness, I have to go through like a 30-minute meditation routine and Jaden's wanting to eat and all these things. I've just kept it at 5 minutes, and if I can do more, great. If not, I at least did 5 minutes, and that really just floods my mind, body, spirit, heart with just good feelings and thoughts, and I love that. And I feel like every new mama needs that. Every person needs that. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm gonna show you guys my body. Now remember, I have this stain right here from Jaden's blowout, but she's a cutie, so whatever. But basically this is, so let's see how we can productively show you guys. Is productively the right word? So this is kind of where I'm at. I'm gonna take off this. With my blowout stain, I don't know. And I love this sweater too, guys. I got it for $7 at Room 21. Oh, but it has like those tight sleeves. You know what I'm saying? The tight part right there. They make it so tight. So yeah, this is my front. And yeah. Ugh, these pants are high rise, but basically I still have those stretch marks. I have been using rose hip oil, so I'm gonna see if that works, and if it does work, I'm gonna let you guys know about it. But that's from the side, that's my belly, and from the side. So I definitely do have like extra flab, but I feel like I'm just getting more fit and toned, and that makes me very, very happy. So that's where I'm at, guys. If you're new, I'd love it. I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. Basically, I just want to create a community of just love and light and happiness and moms supporting moms, people supporting people. Like, this world needs more love. I, like, always just needs more love. So that's what I'm super duper promoting. And just like genuine authenticity, just being real, telling you guys that I have my shit days and I have my great days, and it's still beautiful. It's still mother trucking beautiful. So I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Comment something down below, and let me know how your day's going, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.